Voters may have approved Amendment 64 2 years ago, but recreational marijuana could be on the ballot again in Colorado Springs. City Council will discuss whether or not to allow recreational pot stores in the city.
Pro-pot groups say this people's voices need to be heard, but City Council says it will cost the Springs too much to put it on the ballot. Looking ahead, reporter Eric Fink has a preview of tomorrow's discussion.
Voters in Colorado Springs could decide to legalize recreational pot sales this fall. It's a decision the Colorado Springs City Council weighs this week.
Our voices should be counting on this issue, and as elected representatives should be moving mountains to find a way for people to choose whether or not to allow regulation, control, and taxation of this substance in our communities.
Councilman Don Knight says it all comes down to money. Putting a marijuana initiative on the November ballot would cost the city more than $400,000. Dollars City Hall just doesn't have.
We only have $250,000 in our budget for any type of election issues. So we're already short $150,000 to $200,000. Money is already running tight this year.
Those who favor the legalization of pot here in the Springs say marijuana is the ideal solution to help the city generate revenue and pay for those elections and other necessities.
It's a math problem that just doesn't add up for Mark Slaw.
If we can't even afford to let people choose a vote on what we should be able to bring in to afford things in the future, it's just very sad.
City Council already voted 5-4 against recreational marijuana last August. Knight still opposes recreational pot sales because he worries the drug will get in the hands of kids.
Without legalizing recreational marijuana or legalizing the sale of recreational marijuana in Colorado Springs, that is already having an impact to the children.
The council could vote Tuesday to put off a ballot measure until next April, when voters go to the polls in citywide elections. In Colorado Springs, Eric Fink, KRDO News Channel 13.
Councilmember Knight says those in favor of allowing recreational pot sales in the Springs told City Council last summer they didn't want the people to vote on the issue last November. And Knight says changing minds this year because election numbers look more favorable is, quote, an unfair way to play the game. City Council's work session starts at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. It is open to the public.